each other. We're gathered here this morning in God's presence to knit George and Lisa in holy matrimony. It was God himself who first originated marriage when he said that a man would leave his father, his mother, cleave to his wife, and the two would become one. I would hope that when you two experience times of difficulty, disappointment, and heartache like everyone does in life, that you will look up and ask for God's help, his guidance, and his direction. And on the other side of the coin, when you experience those great times of happiness, fulfillment, and success, like I know you two will, that you would also take the time to thank God for blessing your lives, for blessing your home, and for blessing that very special love that you two have found together. And you look at each other. The bond that holds two people together is not always a strand of silk, but a length of rope. Whatever the bond, it is neither stronger nor weaker than the two people who would have it so. As long as you choose to travel the same road, neither your fortunes nor your misfortunes can be divided. In essence, if one laughs, you both laugh. If one cries, you both cry. If one separates his or her needs as more important than the others, then you are not together. And while one should not stand in the shadow of the other, neither should seek the sun without the other. For the bond to work, both must be together in all things. I often think relationships can be defined by the quality of caring. At its best, it is a healthy, mutual exchange of thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It is a home for one's soul, a place to be yourselves and explore your deepest inner yearnings, fears, hopes, and joys without that fear of condemnation, rejection, or being abandoned. It's an environment where you can relax and are even comforted and gain the strength to fight the daily challenges of life. It's being secure in the knowledge that you are each other's very best friend, and that no matter what happens, you're going to stand by one another. There is a very important principle that I like to share with couples that I do have the opportunity of marrying, and I'm sure after spending the last 5 years together, getting to know each other, experiencing life, you're quite aware that love is so much more than just mere feelings. I like to say that love is a decision as well as a commitment between the two of you. So if you allow your love to be based upon that commitment rather than just your feelings, you'll find that through the good times, maybe some rough times, and for a very long time to come, your love is going to last and endure. Today what you are doing is confirming that commitment to love each other for the rest of your lives. Allow your love to be based upon that decision, and you won't be disappointed. There is a beautiful expression of love. It is found in the Bible. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 describes some character traits I think we all need to aspire to in order for relationships to work and become the very best, especially marriage. It says love is very patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrong, but it rejoices in the right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Real love never ends. George, will you please look at Lisa and repeat your vows after me? I, George.
You got it.
I, George.
And take you, Lisa.
Take you, Lisa.
To be my wife.
Be my wife.
I commit myself.
I commit myself
to your happiness.
to your happiness.
I promise to love you.
I promise to love you,
Honor you.
honor you,
Trust and cherish you.
trust and cherish you,
In sickness
in sickness
and in
and
health.
in health,
In adversity
in adversity
and
and
prosperity.
prosperity.
I promise
I promise
to give you strength
to give you strength
in times of uncertainty
in times of uncertainty
and to support
and
you
to support you
in times of need.
in times of need,
Comfort you
comfort you
in times of
in
sorrow.
times of sorrow,
Laugh with you
laugh with you
in times of joy.
in times of joy.
I promise to be
I promise to be
your true and loyal
your
friend,
true and loyal friend,
as well as your partner,
as well as your partner,
so long as we both shall
as
live.
long as you both shall live.
I, Lisa,
I, Lisa,
take you, George,
take you, George,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I promise to love you,
I promise to love you,
honor you,
honor you,
trust and cherish you,
trust and cherish you,
in sickness
in sickness
and in health,
and in health,
in adversity
in adversity
and prosperity.
and prosperity.
I promise
I promise
to give you strength
to give you strength
in times of uncertainty
in times of uncertainty
and to support you
and to support you
in times of need,
in times of need,
comfort you
comfort you
in times of sorrow,
in times of sorrow,
laugh with you
laugh with you
in times of joy.
in times of joy.
I promise to be
I promise to be
your true and loyal friend,
your true and loyal friend,
as well as your partner,
as well as your partner,
so long as we both shall live.
so long as we both shall live.
You know, good marriage, it has to be created. And in the art of marriage, the little things, they often become the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you in word and deed at least once each day. You don't want to.
Oh, I stole it.
There's a couple of them there.
Two.
It is never going to sleep angry. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in your whole family. It is speaking words of appreciation, demonstrating gratitude in many thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It is providing an atmosphere in which each of you can grow. It is finding room for the things of the Spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right partner, but it is being the right partner. Can I have the rings, please?
Sorry.
Woo, there
Sorry.
you go, that's all right. I better give him, I need him again. Can I hold the rings? Your wedding rings are a symbol of your love. You would take your engagement ring.
Oh, sure.
The circular form has no beginning, no ending, represents that the commitments you make today are eternal and everlasting. They also represent openness and honesty, and I would hope above all things that you two would always make it a priority to be open and honest with one another, because that is the only way that your love will continue to grow, to mature, but most importantly, to last through all those years that you have promised to each other today. I'm going to take the ring, George, and rub your left hand away again. Actually, there's one first. Repeat after me. Lisa, with this ring,
So with this ring,
as God is my witness,
as God is my witness,
I pledge my life
I pledge my life
and my love to you.
and love to you.
This ring
This ring
is a token
is a token
of my
of my
faithfulness,
faithfulness,
my
my
commitment,
commitment,
my
my
devotion.
devotion.
May you wear it
May you wear it
as a
as a
proclamation
proclamation
that we are married
that we are married
and have a wonderful
and
life
have a
together.
wonderful life together.
Each time
Each time
you look at this ring,
you look at this ring,
let it remind
let
you
it remind you
what a priceless gift
a priceless gift
you are to me.
you are.
Let his left hand be in charge of this ring.
With this ring,
As God is my witness,
as God is my witness,
I pledge my life
I pledge my life
and my love to you.
and my love to you.
This ring
This ring,
is a token
sorry, is a token
of my
of
faithfulness,
my faithfulness,
my commitment,
my commitment.
my devotion.
Sorry, you're making it worse.
Give you both the tissue, guys.
Okay, where were we?
My commitment,
My commitment,
my devotion.
my devotion.
May you wear it
May you wear
as
it
a proclamation
as a proclamation
that we are married
that we are married
and have a wonderful life together.
and have a wonderful life together.
Each time
Each time
you look at this ring,
you look at this ring,
let it remind you
let it remind you
what a priceless gift
what a priceless gift
you are to me.
you are to me.
May your marriage bring you all the exquisite excitements a marriage can bring, and may life grant you also patience, tolerance, and understanding. May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness, as to help you to know your fullness. Thankful for the many meanings of this hour, overjoyed by all its promises, I hope that the spirit of trust, understanding, and love may be with you through all those years that lie ahead. Whatever trials and testings may come, may you trust each other wholly, for without such faith, marriage is a mockery. May you understand each other, for without understanding, there is neither acceptance nor forgiveness. And may you truly love one another, for without love, marriage is only an empty shell. As you build a life and a home together, May that home be bright with the laughter of family and friends. May it be a haven from the tensions of our time and a wellspring of strength. And in all the world, may it be that one place you most want to be together. Could we bow our heads for word prayer? Gracious Heavenly Father, I would like to ask a very special blessing today upon the lives of George and Lisa as they continue this journey through life together. Lord, may they realize that it does take a tremendous amount of effort, wisdom, and understanding for their relationship to become the very best that it can possibly be. Bring much happiness their way. Help their love to grow month by month and year by year. Help turn their adversities into advantages, whatever tragedies they have into triumphs, their failures into opportunities. Allow them to be better people together than apart, and let their love relationship, their commitment to each other, be a good example to friends and families of what a true loving relationship is all about. Bless them especially this day, the day they've taken their vows, made those commitments before you. We thank you for it in your name. Amen. Since you two have made these commitments before God and witness the laws vested in me by the state of California as an ordained minister, I now pronounce that George and Lisa are forever and always husband and wife. But God and love has joined together, that nothing or no one ever separate you. And George, yes.
I love you.
Congratulations.
Mr. and Mrs. George Newton V. Huh?
Yeah.
Woo! All right, I'll let Kelly take a couple more pics.
Oh, I've taken a ton. Sorry.
I know,
Your
but these
phone
are
is,
different. Those will be all the.
your phone is
These are all
probably
the-
overwhelmed. Sorry.
That's all right.
That's okay, then she has lots of choices.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cal.
Yay.